have introduced hundreds and hundreds of times George Hamilton IV on television, radio, the stage, and so forth. That's true, wouldn't you say?
At least 100,000 times.
That's the truth. But I've never introduced before a guy who certainly needs no introduction anywhere in the world, George Hamilton.
The first.
George Hamilton.
You know, I'm not really George Hamilton.
What a joy to have you with us.
I'm not really George Hamilton first. I'm actually George Hamilton II, and my son is George Hamilton III.
Boy, it's going to get confusing, isn't it?
And you are the fourth, and everybody keeps thinking that we're related. Now, maybe somewhere, if we've never really talked about this except once in Boston. And I don't know whether we are related as cousins or not, but I know more about him, and he must know more about me, because we've had to defend each other for years. I'm sure he had to defend himself against his wife for some of the things I did.
She thought I was going out with Linda Bird Johnson on the slide.
Oh,
well,
boy.
I've got to tell you, mine wasn't so bad. I was always having to, they'd always say to me, why don't you just get up and sing a little bit of Rose and the Baby Ruth or Abilene? And it got to a point where it was so much easier just to do it.
Oh.
than it was to say no to it. I mean, there were years where I would just say, yes, I did record that record. And yesterday I was in St. Louis, and I went in, the DJ asked me to come in, and he held up a sign that said Rose and the Baby Ruth. Well, I didn't want to embarrass the guy, so I just nodded and smiled. Yes, that's true.
George, how about you? What happens to you?
Well, I get lots of times when I'm overseas, you know, in England. People over there, of course, have seen George's movies.
Yes.
And they often tell me that my hair is getting thinner or it's lighter than they thought. And, where's the suntan, you know?
I'm getting gray, I tell you that. The things that have happened over the years have been incredible. I've had women come up to me and just love my singing and say, I've just listened to everything you've ever done, and to get to meet you in person now and to know you're just as nice as your records. What are you going to say to that? And I've even given his album out.
Really?
Yeah, given it out.
You do sing well. I've seen you on television singing, and you did a great job in that Hank Williams.
Oh, fantastic. That was just so
I think I saw you before that. I think we first met in Nashville with Farron Young, when I was doing Your Cheatin' Heart. And that's what really confused everything, is Your Cheating Heart, because Your Cheating Heart was really the story of Hank Williams.
Has anybody got a guitar? If somebody produced a guitar, would George Hamilton
I knew you'd suck me.
second?
I can't sing.
But if we sang if we all three sang.
Well, you mean if you sing, if I hummed and you sang?
If we sang a chorus.
Grin while he picks. How about
well, that's good. Grin and pick. I'd rather grin and bear it.
Oh, brother. Could we do a course of Abilene?
I won't do Abilene.
You won't do Abilene?
No, I won't do Abilene. How could I do Abilene?
How about Your Cheating Heart?
Well, I bet he can do Cheating Heart. Well, let him. You guys start it and let him see if I can get in it.
All right. Cheating Heart?
Yeah.
Your cheating heart will make you weep. You'll cry and cry and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night through. Here's the part I like.
Here you go.
Your cheating heart will tell on you.
Here comes the good part.
When tears come down like falling rain, you'll toss around and call my name. You walk the floor. Oh, that's so pretty. And wear out your shoes. You're cheating hard.
Once more.
You're cheating hard.
One more harmony.
You're cheating hard. We'll tell on you.
Friends and neighbors, keep them cards and letters coming in.
George Hamilton. George Hamilton the third.